Hi, my name is Maurice McGee, and we have a lot to talk about. But enough about me. You want to learn more about me? Check out the description box below. But for now, we have more important things to talk about, like the world that we live in, the society that we are part of, and the lies, and more lies that have been told. Yeah, I said it, a lie. And I know a lie is a strong word. I wasn't even allowed to use the word lie when I was growing up, because that word is dangerous. You see, a lie is only a lie when the user of said lie intends to deceive you intentionally by giving you false information. I find that there are three primary reasons that people lie. Fun. People lie just for fun, for a cheap joke, for a thrill. Fear. People lie to avoid certain consequences because they are afraid to endure them. And financial gain. That one speaks for itself. There's always control. But you know what? I find that to be a complicated and convoluted combination of all three. Fear, fun, and financial gain. No, it's a pretty scary thing that many lies actually shape the very fabric of our reality that we exist in today. And yes, I use the word exist instead of live on purpose. You see, but this reality, this so-called reality, it's not reality at all. It's artificial. And the crazy thing about all this is that truth poses a threat to that so-called reality, which makes it so easy to run away from it. Have you ever known something bad about something that someone you know and care about absolutely loves? When you try to tell them and they realize what you had to say didn't fit into the equation, into the emotional space or the reality that they had created in their mind, so they refuse to even hear you. Or even worse, they begin to resent you. They turn on you in some cases. Or even worse, they start hating you. And you are not even the problem. You were never the problem. It is the lie, the cover-up, the untold truth that has infiltrated their mind. You know, I had one vice when I was coming up. One vice that I just couldn't shake. Yeah, you guessed it. It was ramen noodles, or ramen in some circles. Tomato, tomato. I simply loved these things. Oh my goodness, I'm just tasting them right now and enjoying the thought of it. I literally ate 3 to 4 packs a day, every day for years, with hot sauce. I'm talking full of hot sauce. When my mother came home with the groceries, I would rush to the kitchen and I would search through the groceries, and I was only looking for one thing. I was looking for those ramen noodles. And if I couldn't find them, oh, it was a problem. I don't think you guys understand. I'm telling you, it was a real problem. I mean, like, my mother was not my mother until she came back home with some noodles. It wasn't until later in my life, I mean, like in my 20s, when I was made aware of the untold truth of ramen noodles. I started then to try to shake it. I tried, and I made it for at least a month, but then this overwhelming feeling just came over me. It just hounded me, pounded me, and I was right back enjoying those noodles. But the information just kept coming, and the feeling of what I was doing to myself was there. So I did research. I looked into it. I was trying to find a way to justify for me to continue to eat at some level. But all the information, all the research, doctors' opinions, it pointed to this food being like a death trap. I was devastated. I mean, I'm telling you that I was so devastated that I concocted in my mind that I ate so many noodles that my body enhanced itself, and now I needed them, and they couldn't hurt me. Even though, yes, it could hurt someone else, but that's only because they weren't me. It wasn't until I got divine intervention. It literally took divine intervention for me to get the strength to overcome against the odds something that I thought was stronger than me, to succumb to the truth. And I'm telling you that I have learned to accept truth, even if it shatters and pierces through my current reality. So let me ask you a question. Can you handle truth? You must remember. See, because it can get real ugly real fast. But you must remember that a lie is only a lie, a full-blown lie based on intentions. You're going to learn some things on this channel. And it's gonna cause you to think. It's gonna cause you to question. And that's the entire purpose. So you can start thinking for yourself, so you can get past the fog that's been put out there. But you don't want to get it twisted, because it's going to make you think and question, did my parents lie to me? Did my preacher My minister, the man of God, did he lie to me? My best friend that been there down with me down through the years, my best friend, did he lie to me? This may not be the case at all. You see, they may have received the lie, believed the lie, and shared the lie, just like you. The best lies, and I mean the very best lies, are well thought out, very much so calculated, planned accordingly, and they go through generations. And guess what? They are full, and I do mean full, of truth. That's what makes it so tricky. That's what makes them so good and effective, because they are full of truth. Will have you making a liar out of your own self. The truth twisted ever so slightly, causing you to make a liar out of yourself. Listen, just know that understanding the liar is less important than the truth itself. Now, I didn't say that it wasn't important at all. I see sometimes when we're lied to, we can be hard on ourselves. I know I was at different points. But then I began to understand how the mind works. You see, some people have a hard time with this. They don't understand how our minds actually work. So they are easily lied to and can believe the lie. You know, have you ever heard someone that say, yeah, I'm not influenced by this, or I'm not influenced by that music. I just like the beat, but it doesn't impact me at all. For people that say things like that, you don't understand your brain. You don't understand how it works. You're just ignorant. And that's not a bad thing. You just simply don't know. If you were, consider you were walking in a desert and you walked miles and miles, hour after hour, hours turned into days, then you begin to thirst and you begin to get hungry. You begin to break down from the heat. Your body craves and desires water and food and nourishment so bad that all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see an oasis with water, vegetation, food sources. You can feel it. You can taste it. You're experiencing it. And it's not there. There's only nothing but your mind made you to experience the smell, the feel, the taste. And you're down on the ground licking sand. Our minds are powerful things. And if you don't understand how they work, you can easily be manipulated. And that's why this channel is so important. We're going to be talking about 5G. We're going to be talking about artificial intelligence. We're going to be talking about the coronavirus. And we're not going to stop there. We're going to be talking about Big Pharma. We're going to talk about the Black Lives Matter, the whole movement in the 9 yards. We're even going to talk about the end times. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about all these things. Before we get too deep into all of that, we're going to start off slow and build our way up so that it's easier to swallow as we begin to see things that are right in front of us that have been twisted so that we just can't see. You may be asking or thinking, why now? Why are you starting this channel now? Why do you want to talk about these topics now? Why not before all of this craziness happened? Why not later? Why now? Well, it's just time. And I have to be honest with you because we are talking about the truth. I'm compelled to do so because I knew about the things that are going on today, that are impacting our world today, the coronavirus and all of these movements and these things that are happening, that are happening. I saw them. I knew that they were coming. Not only did I just know that they were coming, but I was actually sitting my family down and teaching them what was coming, how it was going to come, and how we needed to be prepared for it. Not only did I sit my family down and prepare them, but I taught a message back in November of 2019. I gave a warning. Tactfully, of course, because, no one wants to be that guy. But I gave a warning.
Take shelter, because the storm is coming. It's about to get so bad that if you keep your children in school, you will no longer be considered a Christian. It's about to get so bad that if you keep a regular job, you will no longer be considered a Christian. It's about to get so bad that if you go and vote, you will no longer be considered a Christian. Seek shelter. Jesus is coming back. But before he gets here, because he is the eye of the storm. Before he gets here, destruction is coming first. Judgment is coming first. The eye of the storm is in the middle of the storm, but the destruction precedes it. You better seek some shelter.
My Lord.
When all of these things started to come to pass, my wife, she stood and looked me in the face and she said, Maurice, it's happening. Just like you said, it's happening now. It's here. Only it wasn't a romantic moment. It was like a scary movie. It was more like the poltergeist. I mean, at first, I was taken by storm. I was stunned. I mean, like everybody else. But after a while, I got my bearings. Because I've read about this. I've seen the videos and the information on social media and the like. I also got divine instructions and dreams and visions along with the information, the untold truth, the uncovering of information that just hasn't been shared with us, used to manipulate and lead us in several different ways. So after taking care of my family and getting my bearings, taking care of the church, I decided it was time. It's time to share with you. And so we're going to get this word out. We're going to get this message out. The messages of all the corruption and these just these lies. I mean, just like some of this stuff is like lies for no reason. Why would you lie about that? But there is a reason. Agendas like Agenda 21, the depopulation agenda. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff. We're gonna uncover it. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna get this word out. And I do mean we, because I can't do this by myself. I need you to like, share, and subscribe. Because as I get enough likes, shares, subscriptions, views, I'm going to post my next video, and we're going to keep climbing. And I'll be honest with you, I work a full-time job. I'm in the ministry. I have a family and little ones. But I'm going to pour into this channel. I just need your help. Before I go, just want to give you a tip, a heads up. If I were you, I would stock up. It appears to be that a shortage is coming soon. Stock up. In my opinion, I would anyway. That's what I'm saying. Listen, buckle up. Buckle up, because we're going on a ride. And it's going to mess with you. It's going to mess with the reality that you have known and understood. But come for the ride. It may seem a little scary, but don't be scared. Trust me. Just relax and come along for the ride. I'll see you on the other side.